Hello, this is Rich Panama. Thank you for joining me. This is part 2 of information that I want to share with you about the normalcy bias. Basically, people who have the normalcy bias have difficulties reacting to something they have not experienced before. People also tend to interpret warnings in the most optimistic way possible, seizing on any ambiguities to infer a less serious situation. In many respects, people with the normalcy bias are frozen into being unable to react. Basically, they're frozen. This may be because of an evolutionary reason for this kind of response, because paralysis gives an animal a better chance of surviving an attack. Predators are less likely to eat prey that isn't struggling. Effects. Normalcy bias often results in unnecessary deaths in disaster situations. The lack of preparation for disasters often leads to inadequate shelter, supplies, and evacuation plans. Even when all these things are in place, individuals with a normalcy bias often refuse to leave their homes. Studies have shown that more than 70% of people check with others before deciding to evacuate. The normalcy bias also causes people to drastically underestimate the effects of the disaster. Therefore, they think that everything will be all right, even while information on the radio, television, or neighbors give them reason to believe there is a risk. Some manage to eliminate it by refusing to believe new warnings coming in and refusing to evacuate, maintaining the normalcy bias, while others eliminate the dissonance by escaping the danger. Examples, not limited to but most notably the Nazi genocide of millions of Jews. Even after knowing friends and family were being taken against their will, the Jewish community still stayed put and refused to believe something was going on. Because of the extreme nature of the situation, it is understandable why most would deny it. Another example is New Orleans before Hurricane Katrina. Inadequate government and citizen preparation and the denial that levees would fail were an example of the normalcy bias, as were the thousands of people who refused to evacuate. So what Rich Panama is trying to explain to you is, please do not have the normalcy bias. Be aware and be on the lookout, and if things don't seem quite right to you, then you should be looking for a new safe haven for you and yours, and please consider the Republic of Panama as that safe haven. Thank you.